Hi, we are doing phonics for Monday, March 15th. We are going to talk about why. Y can say I and Y can say E. Okay? We're going to learn about that. You will need your phonics sheets that say M for Monday. And they look like this in the back. And they look like this. So you have 2 pages, front and back, and then this one is just a front. They have the M for Monday. Okay? All right. So, here we go. If a word is 1 syllable, remember what a syllable is? A beat. Table has 2, right? Desk, 1 syllable. Justin has 2 syllables. Aurora has 3 syllables. And I don't know Mrs. Lovetuck's student's name. Wyatt, 2 syllables. Weather, 2 syllables. Shy, 1 syllable. So how many beats are in the word, okay? If a word has 1 syllable, it's real short and ends with Y. If a word has 1 syllable and ends with Y, it makes the long I sound. So, like shy, try, Y, okay? Sky. If a word is real short and has 1 syllable and ends with Y, that Y is going to say I. If the word is 2 syllables, one, 2 beats, and ends with Y, it's going to make the long E sound. So Y can say Y, E, or I. Y can say Y as a consonant, I, or E as a vowel. So Y can make 3 different sounds. I, E, Y. Okay? We are going to mostly talk about Y with 2 syllables or more. I should say 2 or more syllables. If a word has 2 or more syllables and ends with Y, the Y makes the long E sound. That's what we're mostly going to be focusing on, but we're also going to review the 1 syllable ends with Y is an I, long I sound. So let's go ahead and do some examples. Shy, 1 syllable. That makes the long I sound. Shy, sky, try, Y, fly. Shy, sky, try, Y, fly. Those are all really short words that end with Y. It's a 1 syllable word, so the Y says I. If it's a 2 syllable word, penny, bumpy, tummy. Let's see what else. Skinny. If it's a 2 syllable word, and then the Y makes long E. Oh. Oh boy, you guys. It's been a day. Long E sound. Penny, bumpy, tummy, skinny, bunny. Penny, bumpy, tummy, skinny, bunny. If it's 2 syllables, the Y makes a long E sound. If it's one syllable, the Y makes a long I sound. Okay? Here's a word that has more than two syllables. That ends with a Y. And if it's more than two syllables and ends with a Y, it's going to be long E. Beautifully. Beautifully. Beautiful. E. Oh, you guys, it's not been a good. Beautiful. Beautifully. Beautifully has 1, 2, 3, 4 syllables. And the Y is at the end. It makes an E sound. Okay, so again, one short syllable is I. The Y says I at the end. Two or more syllables in a word that ends with Y, the Y says E. Okay? All right, let's get to it. If the word ends with a Y that has the E sound, we're going to color it. And you know what? We're just going to circle it. Cloud E. Cloud E. Two syllable, so the Y makes an E sound. Okay? Puppy. Puppy. Does the Y say I or E? It's two syllables, so it says E. So we're going to circle puppy. Number 2, 20. It's two syllables. It ends with Y. 20. The Y makes an E sound, so we're going to circle it. 30. 30 ends with Y. It makes the E sound because it's two syllables, so we're going to circle that. Camel. Does camel end with a Y? Nope, so we're not going to circle that one. Turtle. Does turtle end with a Y? Nope, we're not going to circle that one. Baby. Baby ends with a Y. It makes the E sound. So we're going to circle baby. Penny is two syllables and ends with Y. The Y says E, so we're going to circle that. Horse. Nope. Pony. Pony. Pony is two syllables. The Y at the end makes E. So we're going to circle that. Okay, flip it on the back. The first word is baby. It has two syllables, so the Y says E. Okay? Now, which one of these has the same sound as baby, has the same Y sound as baby at the end? Baby, cry, lady. Which one of these does Y say the E sound? Cry is short, one syllable, so the Y says I. Lady is two syllables, so the Y says E. So we're going to circle lady, and very nicely we're going to write the word lady. Okay, I'm going to walk you through this, but I'm not going to tell you the answers, okay? Dry. Which word has the same Y sound as dry? Fly, bunny. Dry is one syllable, so the Y says I. Fly, bunny. Which one, fly or bunny, has the same sound, the same Y sound? Dry, fly, bunny. Circle it and write the word. Okay, 20. It's two syllables. The Y says E. Which one of these has 2 syllables and the Y says E? Penny, fry. 20, penny, fry. Sky, 1 syllable, the Y says I. Sky, 60, spy. Which one of these does the Y say I, like sky? 60, spy. Circle it and write it. Pony, 2 syllables, the Y says E. Try, jelly. Which one does the Y say E? Pony. Try, jelly. If it's a short 1 syllable word, the Y says I. If it's a longer word, 2 or more syllables, the Y says E. When you're done with that, you're going to send the picture into your teacher. And then we're going to go to this page, working with words, consonant Y endings. Do not double after a long vowel. Read each word, cut, sort, and glue each word in the correct group. Long vowels you do not double, and short vowels you double. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Muddy, muddy. 2 syllables, right? The Y says E, muddy. It has double consonants, right? M-U-D-D-Y. M-U-D-D-Y. Muddy. Mud is a short vowel sound. The U in mud is short U. Muddy. Okay? If it's a short vowel sound, we double the consonant before we add Y. So we're going to cut out muddy at the bottom and glue it under short vowel, and we're going to circle the double consonants. Okay, or underline. Muddy, the word mud, is M-U-D. It's short vowel. So before we add Y, we double the final consonant. Muddy. The next one is, if we go across, rosy. Rose is long O. If it's a long O, we do not double the final consonant, and we just add Y. Well, in that one, we drop the E and add Y. Rosy, it's a long vowel. We do not double the consonants. Okay? The next one is happy. It's 2 syllables. It's short A. Hap is short A. So we have 2 consonants. So happy goes on the short vowel. In all of these, the Y is going to say E though. Okay? Cozy. Co is long O. So it's going to go over here. We do not double the consonant. Cozy. It's 2 syllables. The Y says E. Sloppy. Aw is short. Slop. E. If it's a short vowel, we double the P before we add Y. Sloppy. Shaky. Shay, A, is a long vowel. So we do not double the consonant, and the Y says E. Scruffy. Scruff. is short, so we're going to double the final consonant before we add Y. Scruffy. Shady. That's long, so we don't double the final consonant before we add Y, because that's a long vowel. Snappy. That's short. So we double the final consonant before we add Y. Snappy. Nosy. No is long O. So we do not double the final consonant before we add Y. But the Y says E. Fairy. These are all 2 syllables, aren't they? That's short E. So we double the final consonant before we add Y. Tiny. Tie is long, so we don't double the final consonant before we add Y. Puppy is short. Puppy. We double the P before we add Y. Wavy. Long A. So we don't double the consonant. And lady is long A, so we don't double the consonant. Okay, let's read the words. Rosy, shady, cozy, nosy, shaky, tiny, wavy, lady. Short vowel sounds. We double the final consonant before we add Y. Muddy, scruffy, happy, snappy, sloppy, fairy, puppy. All of these words are 2-syllable words, so that means the Y says E sound at the end. If they were short 1-syllable words and ended with Y, the Y would say I. So again, rosy, shady, cozy, nosy, shaky, tiny, wavy, lady, muddy, scruffy, happy, snappy, sloppy, fairy, puppy. Okay, those words have 2 syllables that end with Y, so the Y says E. That was kind of hard. That was good thinking, though. Okay, so that's it for Monday's phonics. And I will see you for Tuesday's phonics tomorrow. Awesome. Good job.